everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody, and today's video is going to be my 20-week pregnancy update. Also in my 5th month and halfway to the end of my pregnancy. This is probably my favorite part of the pregnancy because I'm no longer feeling morning sickness and I'm not super large and I'm comfortable all the time. I feel most like my normal self, and if anything, better than I normally feel. I'm sleeping well at night and I'm waking up very well rested. I had my prenatal visit this last week and everything went excellent. They checked my blood pressure, that was great. My heart rate was great. The baby's heart rate is 156. My weight is 121, gaining the weight that I need to be gaining appropriately, which makes sense. Granted, I have a super big appetite and am eating extremely well. At my appointment, they also checked my urine levels, so my water intake is great. I just am having a really easy time taking in a really well-balanced diet and keeping up on my multivitamins. I don't have any food aversions and I don't really have any food cravings. However, I do have a lot of dreams at night about donuts and cinnamon rolls and chocolate. I haven't had any weird dreams, which is nice. In the beginning, I don't know that I mentioned that in any of my videos, I did have some just kind of really random weird dreams. Made a list here of things that I wanted to talk about. However, since things are going so smoothly, I feel like I don't have a ton to talk about. Everything's just been really great. I am starting to show really well now. Clothes are fitting me more the way I'd like them to. Since I had lost a lot of weight after Lucas and breastfeeding, I'm kind of starting to have that back on and fill out the clothes that I'm used to wearing. The baby is about the size of a banana, or from head to heel about 10 inches long. The baby can hear now and has wake and sleep periods. I have been feeling the baby move a lot. Micah has thought he's felt the baby move, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Granted, the baby isn't quite strong enough to make those kicks to feel externally, but I'm hoping here before long that will be something obvious that he'll be able to feel. We have our ultrasound tomorrow that we are super excited for, and I'm just anxious to get to take a peek in on baby, hear what they say as far as measurements and how baby is measuring compared to the weeks and the size. I'm pretty certain after our ultrasound we won't get any of those results, that they'll be given to the doctor and then the doctor will go over the results with us. So really just kind of a peek. We are planning on taking the camera with us, although I have a pretty good feeling they're not going to let it in there with us. So we'll probably just have to settle with photos to share with you guys, but cross my fingers, maybe we will get some footage. We didn't have an ultrasound with Lucas, so I don't know that Micah really knows what to expect. He seems pretty excited about it. I've been wondering if maybe he's kind of starting to change his mind as to whether or not we'll find out if we're having a boy or girl. I am kind of just 50-50 on it. I definitely can say from finding out with the girls compared to not finding out with Lucas, it was a lot more for that to soak in that I was having the girls, because right after having Lucas I was pretty exhausted from the labor, and it was more just the excitement of the baby being there. And really I feel like you're happy either way, boy or girl. I guess I just feel like the main importance for us is having a healthy baby and doing everything we can to help create that healthy environment for it. If we do find out boy or girl, we most likely will do some sort of gender reveal. We haven't talked about any ideas as far as what type of gender reveal we'll do, but I imagine when the time comes we'll make our minds up. And I'm probably most likely going to leave that up to Micah. I have still been reading for the second, kind of third time what to expect when you're expecting on Amazon. It's kind of a general book. It covers anything and everything and then some that you can expect. I love having it as just kind of a reference as to more so what stage the baby is at in growth and development for the most part. That's really all I kind of used it from, whereas in the beginning it was just kind of a giant source of information for me. So I did put that and a couple other things in the description below for you guys if you are interested in any of that. You can find the links there. Next prenatal appointment is not until November, so we have a couple weeks until that will happen, and I plan on doing a 24-week update, so be watching out for that. I'm sure you guys are all super excited to see a belly bump because I'm definitely showing one now, and I can tell people when they're out, they're like, oh, she's expecting again. I haven't really had anyone say anything to me, but I've noticed it catching people's eyes. Since things are going so smoothly and I don't feel like I have a ton to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you have any questions about the pregnancy symptoms, things I might be feeling, please feel free to leave them below. I love anything and everything that has to do about pregnancy. I had contemplated going into it for a profession as far as being a nurse, delivery doctor, working on birth center floor, becoming a midwife, or just having something to do that has to do with women and pregnancies. Didn't quite get into that field, but I still just love everything about it. So I just want to say thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here, helping our channel grow. If you're new, please take a moment and subscribe. We'd love to have you join us and get to interact with you and get to know you more. And we'll see you next time. Bye.